Welcome to your evening weather update. Thanks for joining me. Some hotter weather is on the way as we go into next week. Bit of a change on the way for Friday in the west as these weather fronts are approaching. They're going to bring more cloud and a little bit of rain at times as well, pushing away the area of high pressure that's been bringing most of us a fine Thursday. Still plenty of fine weather through the evening, certainly across England and Wales, clouding over across western Scotland and Northern Ireland, and the rain could be heavy on that west coast of Scotland at least for a time through the evening and overnight. For many, though, it will be a dry night. Could turn a bit misty, one or two fog patches with the lighter winds. Further west, though, a bit more of a breeze and with a bit more cloud here. That'll keep the temperatures up. Whereas further east, it will be quite a chilly night, particularly for East Anglia in the southeast. Temperatures in rural spots here well down into single digits. So a coolish start to Friday, but any morning mist and fog will soon disappear. And then we'll see plenty of fine weather again over the Midlands and much of eastern England. Further west, though, it will be a cloudier day. The weather fronts are approaching. Many places is certainly dry through the morning. A bit of patchy rain still likely across western Scotland and the Northern Isles. And then here comes one of those weather fronts we saw earlier, bringing dull and damp weather for the afternoon across Northern Ireland. A few showers cropping up over Wales, southwest England, maybe northwest England too. But there'll still be some brightness in the west, but definitely the driest, brightest, sunniest and warmest weather will be across the east, with light winds here and that sunshine after, yes, a chilly start. Likely to pop up to 22, maybe 23, perhaps even 24 Celsius. Whereas for the west, with more cloud, it will be quite a bit cooler. Temperatures sticking in the high teens at best generally here. The cloud and rain will continue to work its way in through Northern Ireland to western Scotland and more widely to Wales and southwest England. So turning quite damp here on Friday evening. Nothing especially heavy, but that rain continuing to creep in across parts of England and Wales as we head towards Saturday morning, making for a duller start over the Midlands and eastern England on Saturday. But it will be a warmer start, though, with temperatures likely to start in the teens for many. A grayer day, though, certainly to begin with over the Midlands, eastern England. One or two showers around here, as there will be over northeast Scotland. So they should tend to peter out. I'm hopeful for some brighter skies over northern England, Wales, southwest England, looking fine for much of the day on Saturday. Good spells of sunshine, too, for southern and eastern Scotland by the afternoon. Across the far northwest, though, the cloud increasing again as another weather front brings some outbreaks of rain in here during Saturday. Temperatures not as high in the east because it won't be as sunny, but still getting into the 20s, many places further west in the high teens again. So close to average for the time of year. But we are in for a shift as we go through the weekend. This weather front bringing some showery rain during Saturday, but many places, I suspect, looking dry on Sunday as high pressure starts to build in again from the southwest. There are low pressure systems out in the Atlantic, but look at where the jet stream is. It's been down to the south for most of June. It is shifting up to the north, and that will push the low pressure systems to the north of the UK and allow the warmer weather to waft its way in. So temperatures are going to be rising through Sunday, and particularly the early part of the new working week in the south, getting into the mid or even high 20s. Make sure you keep up to date with the latest forecast. Best way to do that, if you're watching on YouTube, is to hit subscribe.